So we're waiting for the meatballs to come out, the first batch. And first I got 2 in there, 2 trays. First tray is almost done. I'd say a couple more minutes, maybe 5. And I'm going to start the red sauce now. So you want to start with a big pan. Pretty good size. I like to get the flame going pretty good in the beginning, and I don't measure the olive oil. What you basically want to do is you want to get enough olive oil to put a cover plus on the bottom. You can put a little bit of regular salt in there, not much, just to flavor it a little, give it a little base. You want to get that olive oil hot. Then I've got the garlic and the onions mixed in here together, and I'll get these going. I'll put a little bit of wine in, cooking wine, and we'll get these sizzling up. We'll put some herbs in, and then we'll drop. We'll start dropping the cans of tomato in. I'll turn the oil down when. See, I put a little bit of onion in there just to see if it's going to start, if it's starting to bubble. As soon as I put it in, it starts to fry up pretty good. Yeah, it's starting to fry up. So I'm going to turn the heat down to a little bit beyond medium heat. Because you want everything to congeal here. I cook everything at a pretty decent heat. And then I turn it down and let it simmer after everything's mixed in. So here we go with the tomatoes and the garlic. And you want to mix that. Right away. I like to use a wooden spoon. You can smell it right off the bat. It smells good. And got a little bit, the extra onion I had in with a little bit of meatball meat on there. Just to create a flavor. Just to get a little flavor going. A little meat going. I'm going to get my herbs going. It's almost spring, and I'm using just about the last of my herbs here that I saved from last year. And I've got some more in there. I probably won't have to buy much of any of that. A little basil. A lot of basil. I'm going to get my San Marzanos. Just an interesting point. San Marzanos from Italy, they got the label on upside down. I've noticed that for about the last year. So you got to open it from the bottom. I don't know if they did it because they're goofy, or if that's how they do things in Italy, or if that's how they do things in Europe. But that's how they do things in San Marzano cans. You can't open them from the other end. I break the tomatoes up. You're still going to get big chunks of tomatoes. I break them in about 4s or 6s, whatever I can get. And after I get this nice and hot, I'll add the second can. And since I'm having people over for Easter, I'm going to have 5 cans of tomato and a can of tomato paste to back it up. Because I'm going to be putting a little bit of wine in there. And I'm going to want to control the thickness. It's probably about a little 1/3 of a cup, maybe half a cup. Turn that heat up and get this baby cooking. I'm gonna yank out our meatballs.